Athletes, you don't want peak performance that looks like this. That's a term that's not very effective at describing what we want performance to look like. See, a peak, we don't want to get to our maximum level of concentration and our maximum level of capability at its peak and then just fall right back down. No. We want to be in the zone. We want to get in this state of flow where it's more like a plateau, where this is our maximum concentration. This is our maximum skill level. See, I just did a live training on this about 30 minutes. I wanted to make this video for all you beautiful people on YouTube. There's a warm-up period. If you want to imagine it like a plane taking off. A plane has this period of time where it's getting into the air. Then it's at its altitude while it's traveling to its destination. And then the plane lands. It's the same thing mentally. Athletes, it's very easy to understand physically. Okay, I've got to warm up. I've got to make sure my body's ready to play. And then I play, and then I calm down, and then I cool down. It's the same concept mentally, but a lot of us athletes don't think of it like that. We don't even imagine, we don't even realize that our brain works in a very similar way. So there's got to be a warm-up period. There's got to be a state of concentration and a state of flow, and then there's got to be a cool-down period. Now, how do you actually get into the zone, and how do you do it more consistently? Well, let's talk about it just for a minute. There's three key components. There's three key concepts to understand. To get in the zone mentally, okay, we've got the physical side of things where we've got to warm up. But it's also about physically getting ourselves into a confident state, getting into a decisive state, getting into a state that's relevant to the way we're about to play. So I can be an athlete and I can go through my physical warm-up routine, but if I'm in a depressed posture, if I'm moving slowly and lethargically, I'm not going to perform the way I want to perform. So it's about connecting the body to the mind. How does the body want to move? How does the body want to act? How does the body want to exert itself in order to perform at the peak? So number one, the physical state that you're in. Number two, your mental focus. What are you imagining? What are you seeing in your mind? Are you imagining things going right? Are you imagining things that you want to happen? Are you imagining your coach getting pissed off? Are you imagining your teammates getting pissed off? Are you imagining, things going wrong? Are you playing scenarios in your mind that haven't even happened yet? The fear side of things, the anxiety side of things. Are you imagining things being messed up? Being the way you don't want them to happen. Our brain imagines that all the time, myself included. So physical state, you got to make sure you're in the right physical state. Number two, you got to make sure you have the right mental focus. Number three, you've got to take control of your self-talk. I love self-talk. Self-talk can either be a sewer or a gold mine. And it's up to you. It's up to us. It's up to the individual to decide what the self-talk is going to be. 99% of the time, our self-talk is out of our conscious awareness. We've got to realize that we have the ability, we have the control to take our self-talk and make it what we want it to happen. What do we want to say to ourselves that's going to allow us to perform? What do we want to say to ourselves that's going to empower us, that's going to allow us to perform in the given circumstance? It's not just about positive thinking. It's about talking to yourself in a way that's going to allow you to perform. So in order for me to perform, I can't just say the words. I've got to say them in a way that is going to empower me, that is going to allow me to perform. What do I mean? Well, think about the tone of your voice. Somebody talks to you and they say something and they didn't mean to sound like an idiot or a jackass, for lack of better terms, but they said it in a way that pissed you off. And it was the tone. It was the tone of their voice. So you've got to realize that self-talk holds a tone of itself. You can't just say, I'm confident. That doesn't make any sense. You can say it to yourself until you're numb. You've got to say it in a way that you actually believe in your heart and in your gut. So peak performance, you don't want it to just get to the peak and fall off. You actually want it to be more like a plateau. If you found this video valuable, please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. And drop down in the comments. What do you want me to talk about next? What do you want me to describe next? What side of sports do you want me to talk about in my next video? Appreciate you guys. If you're interested in coaching, if you're interested in improving on the mental side of sports, check the description down below. We've got a ton of great resources. Anyways, appreciate you watching to this point in the video. We'll see you on the next one.